Hey everybody, this is Phoenix Down, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 5. Last time we took out Gravity Man and Wave Man, and today we are going to continue our march to victory by going after Stone Man, the rock-solid robot master. You always have to have like the muscly type enemies. You got your Guts Mans and your Hard Mans. And here we have a new variation of the Metals, the classic hard hat enemies from the series. Those are Metal Mommies, and we just maxed out our extra lives, just as I predicted last time. I forget what these bat type enemies are called, but I blasted them, that's all that matters. Yeah, I know some of the enemy names, but I can't remember them all off the top of my head because some of them are just weird. Anyway, we got these guys. Again, I don't remember what they're called, but we have a little secret passage down here. And we have the letter G. Yeah, each stage, as I mentioned before, at least I believe I should have mentioned it before. They each have a different letter of Mega Man 5 hidden somewhere in the level. By the way, the Metal Mommies, when you blast them, they drop metal babies, which you can't really tell because of how tiny they are, but they actually have pacifiers in their mouth, which I think is a nice little touch. I never would have noticed that without looking at the artwork, in all honesty. But they are there. So that's pretty clever, actually. And we have our Rock Throne, which are these projectile launching enemies. They'll have a variation in later levels called Bomb Throne that basically are the same thing, except they fire explosives. And speaking of explosives, we're also experiencing some lag. Too many enemies on screen at the same time. We have, I forget what those mouse type enemies are called. It starts with mouse, and then it's like a variation of like something Japanese, but you have to use a charged Mega Buster shot to hit them if you're on the same level as them. Otherwise, your blasts will go over them. But yeah, you'd think if only Etsy.com existed back in 1992, maybe Dr. Wily would have had a more peaceful way to express himself creatively, considering how cute some of the monster or robot designs he has are. Anyway, here we have another secret passage, a Rock Throne and these ceiling blaster guys. And we have an M-Tank. We haven't gotten an E-Tank yet to compare it to, but the M-Tank is basically, I believe they're called mystery tanks, or at least they are in later, like Mega Man 9 and 10 they call them mystery tanks. They recharge Mega Man's life bar and all the energy bars to his all different weapons that you've collected up to that point. You can only carry one of them at a time, though. You know, any other places where you could pick them up, they won't actually be there if you have one in your inventory already. I forget what these things are called. I know the guys flying are called lyrics. If only I knew all the lyrics to the... We got another extra guy that we don't have enough room for. Yeah, I'll just, oh wow, the shield actually works from the back, too. It was worth spawning those enemies. Come on. Alright, there we go. Just kind of rattling off a whole bunch of things. Kind of, it's stream of conscious commentating. Okay, well, if I needed that extra life, I would use the rush coil to come up here. But since I don't, I'm not going to take it just in case I die. It'll still be there for me to pick up to replenish. Just playing it safe there. So let's take out some more of these lyrics. Hey, Mega Man. Not what I wanted you to do, Mega Man. Alright, we got these rotating platforms. We're spinning and plummeting. And there's an E-Tank there that I probably cannot get. Anyway, gotta make them respawn. There we go. Oh, I can't get it. Alright. I used to think you had to use the rush jet to, a little bit further. There we go. Yeah, these things count as enemies even though they're technically platforms. And we got Eddie. And I did not need that, Eddie. Yeah, get out of here. That's right. You better run. We got one last secret place here that we don't actually need. I wonder if I had managed to avoid getting that power-up if Eddie would have appeared and offered me something else. Because sometimes he drops E-tanks, which I would have taken. We got Metal Babies. The game is really generous with the extra lives today. I feel like I should be concerned if it's doing that to me this early. Like, it doesn't have very much confidence in me. Anyway, if you let the Metal Babies bounce around long enough, they'll blow up on their own. Alright, up here is Stone Man's stage, or his lair, whatever you want to call it. Stone Man has two techniques. He has the Power Stone, and he does jump attacks. And if when he does the really high jump, he's going to break when he lands. If you time your shot right, you will be able to blast him before he falls apart and is immune to damage. Like that. So you basically just let him jump around. He's one of the easier robot masters to beat in this game if you know what you're doing. Because he only seems to do the Power Stone attack in his opening, the opening of the battle, basically, so it's his opening move, and I never really see him do it any other time. Maybe if you're on the opposite side of the screen or something, you might do it again. But oh well, that's not a big deal. And we're whirling! I'm getting dizzy! And I also got the Power Stone, which isn't really that great of an ability, but it does have some decent range. Alright, so who should we go after next? Well, we already went for the ground, so how about the sky? Let's go after Gyro Man. Gyro Man. Yeah, we're in the sky now. This level could give me some difficulties. I remember the first couple times I played this game, this stage, I had some problems with it toward the second half. We'll get there when we get to it, though. I hate those flying guys. Just wait till they start throwing a whole bunch of them at you at one time. They take 2 shots, so a single regular Mega Buster blast won't finish them off. If you can line them up with for a Mega Buster charge shot, you know, that works out pretty well. We got these guys. Ah, nuts. Yeah, if you take a hit, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this earlier. If you take a hit while you're charging the Mega Buster, your charge gets dispersed and you have to start over. And we got these robot chickens, forget what they're called. And there's an extra life down there. It's technically a trap because if you slide down there and then slide back out, the chicken enemy will respawn and start launching egg guys at you, and you're pretty much lined up to take the hit. But since I don't need it, I don't have to demonstrate that. Just letting you know that it's there. You know, you can pull it off easily enough. Nuts. I hate those guys. We're up in the clouds. Fortunately, there isn't anything hiding up in the clouds, even though they can conceal you. And once again, the extra lives. I don't know how I should feel about that. I forget what you call these guys, but whatever. It's like a power muscler, I think is what they're called. If I remember correctly, this is the checkpoint. And we got platforms that fall behind us. And those guys will drop right in front of you. And we got the A. Alright. So far I'm doing alright, but here is the tricky part. Remember our elevator from before? Well, now we have spikes to worry about. And hopefully my D-pad doesn't screw me up like it did in my practice run, where I tried to slide and I, alright. Alright, hoo-hoo! First try. See, it's not nearly as hard as it looks, but if you're not prepared for it, you know, it's easy to screw up if you don't make the right moves. Anyway, these guys actually fall to a single regular shot. I technically don't need to charge, but I do that out of habit, really, more than anything. And one more extra life for the road. Alright, we're going after Gyro Man. Let's charge up. Technicolor Mega Man. Come back here, Gyro. Haha. What Gyro Man does is he flies up into the sky, he'll drop one of his gyrocopter blades, and then try to land on top of you where you stand. So it's basically a decoy right there, and he will sometimes launch them at you while he's on the ground as well. But yeah, you just stand your ground at first, get out of the way, jump over the blade, and shoot your way to victory! That's 4 down, 4 to go. We're just taking these guys out left and right. Come on, guys. You can be more challenging than that, can't you? Nah, I shouldn't push my luck. I'm gonna screw up soon enough. Just wait till I get to Proto Man's castle. We got Gyro Attack and the Rush Jet. So now Rush can transform into a flying platform that we can use. And next time on Let's Play Mega Man 5, we will take on 2 more of the Robot Masters as we head on our way to finding Proto Man and rescuing Dr. Light. This has been Phoenix Down, and I will see you guys next time.